All right, minions. I was going to put together a pre-second day commentary to send out, but I didn't want to fill up your mailbox, and I really didn't have time for that right now. So this is completely impromptu, totally off the cuff. I don't have any notes. I just have a few thoughts that I wanted to share. So if I seem unrehearsed or a little bit discombobulated, that's absolutely true. But I'm looking at the bracket here. I've got it over here on my other computer screen, and just thinking about things to watch today. Michigan State's going to play here in just a few minutes, and I think you better keep your eyes on Sparty. Tom Izzo has a great track record in the tournament as a coach. And as a 7 seed there, I think they're dangerous. I think Virginia ought to watch out for them. Don't take them lightly. Overlook them at your peril. So I think that's a game to watch. What else we got coming up today? Indiana fans, Hoosiers, we're happy that Indiana even made it into the tournament, but they've got a tough draw with Wichita State. I think the Shockers are a great team. They're of the same cut from the same cloth as Gonzaga, which you know that I like very much, and I certainly think that they are probably the favorite in that game, regardless of the seeding. Let's see. Well, Wichita is the 7, so they are the favorite. So I do really expect them to win. I know that's blasphemy because I live in Indiana. I see from a lot of your aliases that there aren't a whole lot of Tom Crean fans in the contest. I don't really know whether Tom is the problem or whether he's got to go or not, but certainly some changes are probably needed in Indiana to restore IU basketball to its former glory. If you really want an in-depth analysis on that, just go ask Blake Derringer. What else we got today? Robert Morris poking the bear, saying bring on Duke. Well, they're going to get their wish today, and I don't expect that to be competitive at all. The Zags play today. I know that many of you are skeptical about the Zags, so are the talking heads on ESPN, and I get that. I know they've had high expectations before and have never really advanced past the Elite Eight since 1999. But this is the best Gonzaga team that Mark Few has ever had. Most of you probably don't watch Gonzaga that much. I do. Whatever you think about the WCC, it is no weaker than the SEC, which Kentucky played in all year. Gonzaga's strength of schedule is only about 10 places worse in ranking than Kentucky's. So let's not get on the whole strength of schedule, who do they play business. Gonzaga's got Arvydas Sabonis' son, Demontius. I can't remember how to pronounce his first name. He's a freshman. He's awesome. Karnowski is awesome. We all know Kevin Pangos can shoot the three. They've just got a great collection of players. And Kyle Wilcher, who transferred from the last Kentucky team that won a national championship, he's on that team too. They are complete. They're not one-dimensional. They've got all the pieces, and I really think that Gonzaga can make the Final Four this year if they can just keep their heads on straight and execute. So we'll see. What else today? Davidson, without Stephen Curry, they're still dangerous as a 10. They play Iowa. That should be an interesting game. I've got Davidson in that one. And the UC Irvine Anteaters. Who couldn't root for a team called the Anteaters? That's just awesome. They have got the tallest player in all of Division I college basketball, 7'6" Mamadou Njai, 300 pounds. The guy is just enormous. He's not exactly the most coordinated guy you've ever seen. Now, the funny thing is that they have another 7-footer on that team. I can't pronounce his name. It's Greek. Literally, it's a Greek name. But they have just got a couple of really big guys, and I don't know how they will fare against Louisville. I'm from southern Indiana, so it's Louisville, not Louisville. I don't know how they'll fare against them today, but without Chris Jones, was that his name? Chris Jones, the guy that got dismissed from Louisville? I remember his last name was Jones. But I don't think Louisville is all they're cracked up to be. I'm not sure that they deserve the number 4 seed they got, so you might want to be on upset watch there. The big upset that I've got today, and I know what some of you are thinking, hey, aren't you like tied for 547th, so who cares what you think is going to happen? Well, I get that, but you know, the guys on ESPN, they get all the games wrong too, and yet they still get paid who knows how many thousands of dollars to give their opinion, and this is my contest, so you get mine. The upset that I'm watching for today is number 13, Valparaiso over Maryland. I think Maryland is woefully overrated, and the statistical models think so too. And of course, we all know how well those have been doing, right, Bill Spikesma? If you use 538, that's the place you'll end up in. But anyway, I really think that Maryland is ripe for an upset, and that Valparaiso's got what it takes to do that, and that would be great for us here in Indiana to have another Indiana school to advance. All right, so I think those are all my thoughts for today. Note one final thing: Kansas. Perennial underachiever Kansas. What are they going to do this year? They're a 2 seed again. Are they going to crash and burn on the runway? They play number 15. Who's their opponent? I'm looking at my bracket here. Sorry. North Dakota. No, that's Gonzaga's opponent. New Mexico State. That's right. Some of you've got New Mexico State picked in this game, and who knows? We'll see. Kansas manages to choke more often than most, so we'll see what happens. Georgetown, a perennial choker as well. They won yesterday and won big, so maybe that's a good omen for Kansas. I don't know, but we'll find out here in just a little bit. Okay, enough rambling. It's time to get back to the basketball. Enjoy the games today. We'll see if they're just as exciting as they were yesterday. And keep your eye on the standings. Enjoy the Minions. Until next time, ciao.